Today's episode is brought to you by Destiny's Accessories, located inside of A.V. Lopez at 3831 Boca Chica Boulevard in Brownsville. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4. Destiny Accessories has all the phone and tablet accessories you need, including chargers, screen protectors, wallets, clips, holsters, pop sockets, cases, and much more. Welcome to Paranormal 956. My name is David, and I am here with Bianca.
Hi, guys.
What are we talking about today, Bianca?
Some lady in Harlingen.
So this is a little girl.
Oh, it's a girl?
Girl of Matz Street in Harlingen.
Uh-huh.
Harlingen, just up the road from where we are.
Sure.
Not too far.
Mm-hmm. Like a 45-minute drive, but yeah.
No.
Oh, we're in Los Fresnos. I keep forgetting.
Even if you're in Brownsville, it doesn't take 45 minutes.
Yes, it does. Like 30 minutes.
You live on the far end. So maybe for you, not for me. So anyway, this is a Girl of Matz.
Yeah.
So a mutual friend of ours, actually she's best friends with my wife, Tony, lives right next to this street. Unfortunately, I haven't consulted with her. But
you should have before.
We'll do an updated version if she has any information to add to this.
First person details.
I feel like
if she doesn't, then no.
I feel like she would have told me.
If she heard something.
I got this story for you.
Yeah.
She lives like a block away.
But does she hear the podcast? Yeah, you see?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, almost everybody's listening to us, so maybe she has.
Anyway.
So this is the Girl of Matz Street.
Mm-hmm. What does she do?
And there's a whole bunch of stories I'm finding online about this particular little girl. One of the things
and it's the same Matz Street, right? It's not
right. It's not a long street.
It's not east and west.
Okay. There is a west. It is west.
Oh, okay.
It is West Matz Street, but it is a very small street.
Okay.
So it's only maybe 6 blocks. It's not a long street.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too far from the highway and where the railroad tracks on the north side of town. So it's a long drive from here because it's on the opposite side of town from where we're at.
Yeah.
Because we're south of Harlingen. It's a little street.
Yeah.
And so the things that we're going to go into a few of these stories, but the thing that they all have in common is this little girl who has her hands covering her face.
Okay.
And when people come up to
speak to her,
see what she wants, like this girl's in the street walking around. She's like in a nightgown.
Yeah.
She either, first of all, she doesn't talk. And then sometimes when she like moves her hands from her face so you can see her, she disappears.
Okay.
So, little weird. First of all, we've kind of touched on this a little bit. Kids often just creep me out being kids.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't
they have their moments. Yeah,
I don't have kids. So
but
maybe
even your dogs creep you out sometimes.
I'm easily creeped out, yes.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Especially Evie, though.
Yes, my cat Evie does a lot of really weird stuff. So I'm gonna go through a few of these stories, like I said. One of the first ones that I heard, a young woman was living on Mott Street. Like I said, it's not a lot of houses this could be.
Right. But it's on that street.
20, 30 houses at the most.
Maybe.
She says that she was changing in her closet. She has a large closet. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have a lock on it, right?
It's just like a knob?
Yeah, just a knob. And the door closed automatically. And she couldn't open it. And then her family comes and they're pulling and she's pushing and they can't get out. And then finally, when they do open it, it doesn't look like it gets stuck at all.
Like back to normal.
Just completely easy door to open and close. So this particular person, this lady, says that after that, freaked her out, obviously. Mm-hmm. I don't like getting locked in any room, let alone in my house.
Yeah, no.
Right. Not one of my favorite things.
Just take off the door. What do you...
So she didn't take off the door, but she took off the knob. I don't know. I probably would have been with you. I probably would have took off the whole door.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I probably would have burned the house down too. Maybe.
Right.
But she took off the knob, and then from then on, the door wouldn't stay closed. Would open automatically by itself like it's unbalanced. No. So she'd put a chair at night to go to bed to keep the door closed, and would wake up with the door open and the chair moved.
No.
Mm-mm. So how long would you live in that house?
Not very long.
Yeah, I'm packing a bag and starting a new life.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
With no doors.
Right. So then here's another woman online. She was talking about how her dad was watching TV, and as he's like going through the channels, he sees like a shadow of a girl. Mm-hmm. Right. And then her sister saw what she thought was her going into the restroom.
Okay.
But then imagine her sister coming again. She's like, what the hell is that? And so there's the girl walking around in the house. That's kind of creepy too.
Wait, so she's out in the street and going into people's houses?
She's in people's houses. It's weird. So one of the people that's on here says...
And it's not the same house that you would think of, right? It's different houses.
So on Facebook, I saw a thread about this, and one person is telling a story, the original story, that they just moved into this house. This girl's weird inside of the house. And then somebody posts, I used to live in there, only lasted a month because...
Oh, fuck, no.
Because she would see, like, while you're in bed, imagine, like, on the ceiling, seeing a shadow of a girl walking back and forth.
Like a Peter Pan scene?
I guess so. And so the girl's like, yeah, I lived there for like a month. That's the house I used to live in, and I moved out. And then another person's like, yeah, I lived there for like 3 months, and then the same shit was happening to me, and so yeah, I moved. So might all be.
So how much is rent there, or how much are the houses for? Because it's sounding pretty cheap right now.
You know what? It would be good to kind of, if you were a real estate investor.
I mean, like, I'm going into the value of the home. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just take off all the doors.
Let's see if I can look it up. Maybe I can. I wonder if there's any houses for sale.
Look it up. I don't even know it. Probably are for rent. They won't even sell. I mean, because if they're not renting the homes, at this point they should just sell.
There's a house for $20,000.
No. How good is it though?
I doubt. I mean,
it looks decent. Like how many rooms?
I doubt it looks decent. Let me look at. Let's see.
It's a whole mansion.
No, there's no way it's a mansion. There's no pictures.
Edie, God damn it! You see, guys.
My cat just jumped on the table.
But he doesn't jump just for jumping. Like, he jumps, like, right in front of my fucking face.
Yeah, so it doesn't... Okay, so there's some houses that are priced $100,000. The thing is that here's a $97,000. It's in a town, too. Look, you can kind of tell where which ones are haunted, because... The prices changed.
They're marked.
The prices changed dramatically.
Ghost approved.
Yeah, because there's like $100,000 house, a $99,000, and then there's like a 47.
Oh, so the 47 one for sure,
And then across the street, 20 something. So
what?
Yeah, so
the ones where they already got like 2 to 3 stories in them, they're like, okay, gotta lower the price down.
Yeah, I mean, it's not loading, but there was a house on there for $20,000, a house for $40,000, and then a few that were almost $1,000. I mean, almost $10,000. Almost $100,000.
$100,000, yeah.
So Yeah, it seems pretty clear which houses are the haunted ones. Which is always a good way to tell.
So you can just do like another, like 2 drive-bys or so like that.
Yeah, we should.
And it should go totally way down.
We should totally. $22,600.
$600.
Wow.
Be specific.
Wow. Yeah, that's not a lot. So
for the value right now.
Your payment would be $166.
Now we're investing.
Jeez. Yeah, so this is an investment channel now.
Follow us for more tips.
So these stories are
We're not charging for consultation, guys.
Right. Free real estate tips.
Go move to West, what's it called?
Matz
Street.
Yeah.
West, not East.
Yeah.
Go to West.
Don't go to the North.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
even if you remodel a home for 20 that you bought for 20 grand, how much would it go? Well, it's not much.
You build whatever.
Haunted. Yeah.
But maybe you make like ghost locks.
Yeah.
So she can't get in. This is what I would do. How much does it cost to do like we should charge for this. We should learn how to do it and we should start charging like to cleanse a property.
Oh, that's true.
Right? Because for 20 grand.
I don't know how much would a priest even charge like for a session. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah. Well, like, do they charge to do exorcisms?
I think they do.
They do?
I don't know.
Only rich people can afford exorcism? It's like
well, healthcare? I don't know how much. I don't know if they run your social and your income. See how much you get approved
for. The priest gives you this clipboard to fill out.
Yeah, how much a week a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Well, and I'm sure the demon's salary comes into effect.
Yeah.
And
you gotta see what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So this... Is this creepy to you?
It is. Because is there like $100,000 home and a $20,000 home next to it?
So this is the thing too. Like we've heard a lot of haunted stories being in this field now for a little while. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them are kind of like, you hear one person talked about it a long time ago and you're like, or the
my
story,
grandparents heard of it and they told me the story secondhand.
Or the story doesn't really make sense. It's like, oh yeah, the school burned down and all the kids were in it. And you're like, the school's still there. Yes. You know, like you hear these stories, right? It doesn't make any sense. But this one, in doing the research, they're all similar stories, but by a lot of, I found like 10 stories.
In one street. Well,
and it's not even a big street. Yeah, it's a little street.
It's a street.
There's so many stories I feel like we could go.
Different homes.
I feel like we could go and find her. Like that's how many stories there are.
Is she available right now?
Yeah,
like knocking on every door. Is she in your house right now?
Yeah, and it's like calling in to the radio. We have a surprise guest. That would be great. Yeah. Stay tuned for our
we should totally ask like if there's a real estate agent on that block, like what have you heard? What have you
totally do like, that? Call the real estate agent and say, hey, how come you can't sell this house?
The $20,000 one?
Yeah. Yeah, we would think somebody. Across the street's $100,000 and this one's 20.
Yeah, no.
Seems a little fishy.
What, it doesn't have a driveway and that's it?
Right. Yeah. I didn't get a good look at it. Maybe it's just land. Even if it's just land, 20,000.
It's still cheap. 20 grand?
Yeah. I wonder if, like, what could be the cause of this story? Like a girl got run over.
Well, it seems to be like hands in the face. It's a thing for her. She's not crying or anything, but she's just walking down the street.
But it does seem like she's crying. So like people go like she needs help. Mm-hmm. And so they go to help her.
And then she moves her hands and she disappears.
Yeah.
I think she's just fucking around with people at this point.
So I do get that feeling from a lot of these ghosts. Like I can kind of like think about it like this, right? Like I was very close with my grandfather who passed.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was coming back, like, I would hope that he would like give me some tips on, keeping me away from bad decisions or things like that.
Sure.
But if he's just scratching the walls, that's not helpful.
No, shut the fuck up.
Like, Grandpa, like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing here? Like, keeping me up at night.
You want a candle?
You're touching my feet while I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So some of these ghosts, they seem like practical jokers in a lot of ways. Like, imagine you're changing and then you can't open the door. That's a prank you pull on your friends, right? That's not like, you're not going to die like that.
No.
I mean, it's scary.
it's scary. Yeah, it's scary, but it's not like a...
But look at it through the ghost point of view.
like fucking dumbass.
I'm going to lock her in this
But how
closet.
strong is a ghost, though?
I mean, I guess they're as strong as they want to be.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, they're not even supposed to be here. Like, their time's
That's
done.
what I'm saying. Like, how come they get all this extra shit
Yeah.
without no consequences? She's going into people's houses, apparently.
That's true. She's trespassing, clearly. She's not welcome in my house.
She better not.
Yeah. So I saw a lot of people commenting about this on Facebook.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, we have a Facebook.
We do.
And so if you want to put some of those comments on our Facebook.
Or if you're a real estate agent trying to sell the homes, put them with the price.
If you have good deals on houses.
Even if they have ghosts.
Slide into my DMs. I am looking to buy really cheap property. If you can do better than less than 20,000, I'm interested in that. Big mansions for 20 grand, I'm in. Right?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what you see walking on the walls.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Yeah, we gotta ask a priest how much it would be.
Can you imagine us doing the podcast from my haunted mansion that I got for 15 grand?
Fuck, no. Fuck.
Come on over, Bianco.
No.
Let's talk about some ghosts.
Yeah, no.
I want to thank you all for listening. This is the fastest growing podcast in the Valley.
Allegedly.
Because of you all.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you. And thank you for telling all your friends because we know you all are talkers.
I'm a big talker.
Because we're talkers.
Yeah, we're talkers.
So if our fans are listening to us, they're
Talkers too.
talkers. And they're also...
Not TikTokers.
And maybe they are, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
That's a weird one. I think the we got a good shot at buying homes now.
yeah, now that I know.
We gotta look through like the stories around the valley to see.
We're going to start house shopping through haunted stories. We're
If
going
the
to...
podcast doesn't hit, we're moving to real estate. Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye, guys.